Today I got 10 double evolution war deck sets for you, and each set contains 4 decks, so that means in this video I got 40 double evolution decks for you, and all of these are used by the top players of Clan Wars. What I would like to tell you is always use a deck which you like playing, are comfortable playing, and that deck is highly leveled up because levels matter a lot. So let us get straight into it. For the first set, the first deck we got is a Wall Breaker Goblin Drill Cycle deck, which is really great in a lot of metas. And the second one we got is a Lumber Loon. It is present in a lot of metas and always a great deck. Now, the third one is Goblin Giant and Bowler Rage. And the fourth deck of the first deck set is Mighty Miner Poison 2.9 cycle. This is also present in a lot of metas and you will never regret upgrading it. So, if you like any deck, then you can copy the link by this. You see, here you can go on mobile. I think you can directly click. Yeah, you can click, I think, or you can directly go here, copy deck. Yeah, that is a great one. And I will give you the link to all of the sets in the description and comments as well. So for the second deck set, we got Lava Loon. Lava Loon is present in a lot of metas. So the second deck we got for this one is the Mighty Miner Poison 3.0 cycle. So the previous one, if you remember, was 2.9. But it is a completely different deck. It has Archer's evolution and also Mortar evolution, and it is also present in a lot of metas. You can upgrade it. The next one we got is Goblin Giant once again, and fourth one is Electro Giant Bowler deck. It is also present in a lot of metas and it got evolved Firecracker and Knight. So for set number 3, our first deck contains Archer Queen, and you can actually max it out if you are lucky in the lucky drops, which I am not. So the first deck is Archer Queen Miner Poison deck, which is actually quite a great deck, and second one is Monk Phoenix deck, and it is a Royal Giant deck, and Royal Giant is present in a lot of metas, so you can upgrade it. Now Goblin Giant once again, and please do not mind the ads if you can see them. I will close it, skip the ad. I do not use any ad block or something like that because I know how much work takes into doing this thing. So the third deck is Goblin Giant once again, and fourth one we got is a Goblin Drill Bandit Skeleton Dragons Royal Ghost deck, and it actually contains evolved Royal Recruit and evolved Bombers. It looks quite weird. It does a great job and it gets a lot of good results. For deck set 4, the first deck we got is the Electro Giant Bowler Nado deck. Electro Giant present in a lot of metas and you can upgrade it. Second one is Royal Giant. Third one is Hog Rider, present in every meta in any way, be that Firecracker or whatever. And the next one is Balloon Miner. And for deck set number 5, the first deck is a Giant Graveyard Bowler deck. It is quite a great deck, and Graveyard is present in a lot of metas, so you can upgrade it. So it contains evolved archers and evolved barbarians, and the deck itself is quite good and you can play it quite easily, and it is quite free to play as well. Only one legendary card. For the second deck we got Royal Giant once again, and for the third one we got Wall Breaker Miner Poison 2.8 cycle, which is also present in a lot of metas. For the fourth deck we got Skeleton King, Skeleton Barrel, Skeleton Dragon Bait. So many skeletons. So now we go on to deck set number 6. So the number 1 deck we got is quite a weird one, but it will do good job. So it is Mega Knight Prince Hog Rider Royal Ghost deck. I think you might have never seen this deck before. And now the second one is the Miner Swarm Mother Witch deck. This one also is quite weird and I do not think you have ever seen that anytime, but still it is used by top players of Clan Wars. So yeah, it does a great job in many places. So it contains Evolved Mortar and Evolved Knight. And the third deck is actually Royal Hawk's 2.8 cycle. I think I remember this deck. Yeah. Instead of the Little Prince, there used to be Archer Queen, but Little Prince seems to be better than her, so yeah. And for the fourth one, we got Royal Giant deck. Once again, you will see it a lot in every single meta. It is such a great deck. And this one also includes Royal Giant. See this? So the first deck for our deck set number 7 is Golem deck. Golem is also present in a lot of metas, and we got Evolved Bomber and Evolved Barbarians. And for the second one we got Royal Giant, as I told you. And for the third one, Graveyard deck once again. Actually, you can try using this Giant Graveyard deck in place of it. Yeah, you can use it. Yeah, you can use it perfectly. You can use it. Since if you are a free-to-play player, then it might suit you a lot better. The Giant Graveyard deck. And the third one is Hog once again, present in every meta. So now deck set number 8. So the first deck we got is Wallbreaker Miner Magic Archer Tornado. Wallbreaker deck once again, present in a lot of metas, in every meta, I can say that as well. And for the second deck we got a Mega Knight deck and a Goblin Giant. Goblin Giant Mega Knight deck. It contains Evolved Archers and Evolved Bats. So the next one we got, the third deck of deck set number 8, is the Graveyard Phoenix Bowler deck. And it contains Evolved Mortar and Evolved Knight. Quite free to play friendly, since it only contains 2 legendaries, and the last one is something I do not think you have seen before, and it is quite a weird deck. Ram Rider Skeleton Dragons Rage deck. It contains Evolved Firecracker and Evolved Royal Recruits, and it will do a great job. So now deck set number 9. The first deck we got for deck set number 9 is the Goblin Giant Sparky Mother Witch deck. Goblin Giant, great deck. And the second one we got is a Royal Hawk's 2.6 cycle. We already saw a Royal Hawk deck, but it is much cheaper now and you can cycle much faster in this one. And for the third one we got Mortar Miner deck once again, a Royal Giant deck once again. So for deck set number 10, the first deck we got is a Goblin Giant deck once again, but this one does not contain Sparky. And the second one is a Royal Giant deck once again. Third one is a Lava Hound deck without balloon. 40th deck of the video is going to be Mighty Miner Wall Breaker deck once again. So you might have seen Wall Breaker deck, Hog Rider decks, Royal Giant decks, Electro Giant decks, Goblin Giant decks, Graveyard decks repeated a lot in this video. That tells you how great of decks they are, and they are present in a lot of metas. Oh, I forgot Lava Hound. Yeah, that is also a great deck. So you can upgrade those archetypes and you will never regret it. Only if you like playing them and are comfortable playing this. So yeah, that is it for the War deck set video. Let me know in the comments if I was able to help. It really motivates me a lot. See you in the next one. Have a great day. Thanks a lot.